Welcome to the Icaran sector. Welcome to another quick Solohammer. 500 points of Death Guard versus 500 points of Thousand Suns. So yeah, today just a quick one. I was just in the mood for playing something small and I thought, let's have a bit of chaos on chaos. Something's gone wrong. They're here on this desolated moon of ex-Imperium stuff and they're looking for something. And what they're looking for, they think they've found in a standoff. So there's one objective in the middle, one objective in each of the deployment zones. If you control yours, you get a point. If you control the center, you get 2 points. If you control the enemies, you get 3. So there's 3 pieces of vital intelligence. There's 3 pieces of some kind of artifact that's hidden somewhere on the battlefield that they need to take control of. And our deployment today is just like a tip of the spear type 1. I might just adjust the edges again on this one. We get 9 inches from the center, and we'll go look at the enemies in a second. It's a very small game today. I wanted something quick and simple, but just something that would have a bit of teeth to it. And today we have our twist is the champion. Choose a character or model with 9 wounds or less. They get +1 strength, +1 toughness, 2 extra attacks and 2 extra wounds. So I'm not sure who's going to get what for now, and I'm not sure who's getting what battle side yet. We need to set everything up with the tokens. But what we'll do first is we'll go look at the armies. So here we have 500 points of Poxmongers, the Death Guard here with their vehicles and limited numbers of troops. We are led today by a Chaos Lord. He has a hulking physique warlord trait, so he's already got +1 wound, and unmodified rule rolls of 1, 2, and 3 will fail, irrespective. And yeah, he's a selfish Death Guard, so he will take the champion. So he will be, he will go up to like 8 wounds, strength 4, toughness 6. And with 5 or 6 attacks. And he's got the Bale Sword and Plasma Pistol. And he's taken the Ironclad Furnace, which is the Poxmonger's one. So you can point to a vehicle within 6 inches of him and give it a 4-up invul rather than the 5-up. 5 Plague Marines, 2 Bolters, Power Fist on the champion, 1 with a Flail and 1 with a Blight Launcher for that +2 damage. And then the fast attack, we've got a fetid bloat drone with the spitters and a Mindphysic Blight Hauler with its usual gear. They're here to try and push through the the Thousand Suns. And we'll go look at the Thousand Suns. So we have 500 points of Thousand Suns. We are today Cult of Duplicity, which gives us the spell with the teleportation, which could be fun. The sorcerer today is running as an exalted sorcerer. He's had a bit of an upgrade. He's a Lord of Forbidden Law, so his warlord trait gives him an extra psychic power. So he has Presage, Temporal Surge, and Weaver of Fates, so he can buff up characters. And his relic is the relic from the cult, which is the Perfidious Tome. So in the command phase, they roll a dice. On a 1, the Death Guard get a command point, and then a 4+, we gain a command point here. So Tzeentch will be out to play some games today, no doubt. No doubt I will roll all 1s. 5 Rubric Marines with an Icon and a Soul Reaper Cannon. So they're just going to shoot. 5 Terminators. They have Glamour of Tzeentch for -1 to hit. The Terminators have Presage for some backup and reliability. and they have a Soul Reaper cannon in there. They don't have the missile rack. And we also have the 10 Zangor, which are just the Zangor with the blades. So it makes an additional attack, and it's an AP minus 1 damage. And we'll go set up the board. End of the deployment. The Death Guard won the roll-off. They placed their token here, decided to be defender. There's the two guys here, and just realised he's nowhere near to use his iron plot furnace, so he will have to move across. He's not the sharpest tool in the drawer there, but he's got his troops in the -1 to hit. We have the rubrics here, the Terminators here, and the Inspiring, the Inspiring Sorcerer, the Exalted Sorcerer. He's at the back there, and the Zangors are on the objective here to try and hold them off there. And what I thought I would do is to decide who's the champion. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So the champion today is the Terminator armored Scarab Occult. Zinch has spoken, so he gets +2 attacks, +2 wounds, and +1 strength and toughness. That could be useful. Alright, we will. Oh, yes. So the green dice are for the Death Guard, red for 1,000 Suns. Who can choose to go first? And we favour Zinch. And yeah, the 1,000 Suns will take turn 1. Turn 1 movement phase was incredibly short. These two units moved forward. And we will roll for her extra command point. Ooh. So yeah, it's done in the command phase, but let's see, do we get a command point? We got first turn, but we graciously donate our first command point to the Death Guard. And we'll go on to the psychic phase. So the first thing we will do, we will put Weaver of Fates onto the Terminators. That goes off on a 7. That goes off. So they've got a 4-up invul. We will then do Presage, which goes off on a 8, 9. So they hit on 2s. And these guys will try then and do their Sorcerer's Facade. Goes off on an 8. That goes off. So this unit can get picked up and move across. And the rubrics will do... We'll do Glamour of Zinch on these guys. These guys will move to just in front of them here. Because then they'll be on the objective. So they'll still be in range to do Glamour. And Glamour goes off. So they're -1 to hit. So I will move them and we'll come back for the shooting phase. So what we're going to do is we're going to shoot these guys first at the Fetid Blood Drone. And we are going to go for overkill. So we're going to use 2 CP for Wrath of the Wronged for +1 to wound. So all the weapons are wounding on 4s rather than 5s. And Infernal Fusillade for 1 CP. So we add 1 attack onto each of the rapid fire weapons. So there is a lot of shots for the rapid fires, and there's 5 for the Soul Reaper cannon. And we hit on 2s because of Presage. And ooh, I might have set this up wrong. We do get to re-roll 1s because we're in yes, hit reroll. Hit rolls a 1 into a 1, and then 4s. Just the 1, and we'll save that on a 5-up invul. Nope, so it takes a wound. I'll keep account of that. And then the bolt of fire into the Fetid Blood Drone. Hitting on 2s. Rerolling the 1s. They all hit. Now wounding on 4s. Two, 4, 6, 8. Ooh. On that 5 up invul. So we save 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's taken 6 wounds. Putting you down to 3. Yeah, it's got 9 wounds left. So it's got 3 wounds left over there. So we'll fire at the fetid bloat drone with these guys. So there's 5 shots from the Soul Reaper cannon. Hitting on 3s. Wounding on 5s. 1, saving on the 5 up. Nope. Got 2 wounds left. There are 3 bolt guns and the bolt pistol's out of range. Reroll the 1. Wounding on a 5. No. So that is 2 wounds left there. And that is the end of the shooting phase. I'm not going to go charging in because I want to be on the objective. It's up to them to come take me off it. Go into turn 1 for the death guard. And the movement phase, we've moved up with the bloat drone to try and douse these guys in as much filth as possible. We've moved forward here. He advanced 1 inch and the blight holder has stayed still so he can shoot at these guys as well. Everything needs to go into these guys. We need to remove them utterly. So we'll start with the fetid bloat drone. 2d6 attacks for 8. And they will... What's the strength? Strength 6. So they will wound on 3s. And it's a plague weapon. 5. AP minus 1. All his dust will become AP dash. So 2 ups. Ooh. We actually take a wound on 1. So one of them is down to 2. We will fire these guys into there as well. There are 3 bolters hitting on 3s. Rerolling 1s because of the Chaos Lord next to them. Wounding on 4s. And 2 2-up saves. Yep, they do no damage. The Blight Launcher. 2 hits, wound on 3s. AP minus 2? Yep, it's a 2 damage weapon, so no all is dust. But they make their 4-up invul. So they're okay. Which means that my fetid blight holder needs to shoot in at them. The multi-melter, 1 hit, 1 wound, 4-up invul, which they make. The crack missile doesn't hit, and the bile spit is out of range. Probably should have squeaked forward just a little bit. So we did 1 wound in the shooting phase. The blight holder will charge in for 3, so well, he'll just touch there. And I think we will spend our 1 remaining command point on Overwatch. The Soul Reaper cannon, 1 hit, no wounds. It's 1, 2, 3, 4 bolt guns, or combi bolters, no CP to pay for an extra attack. +1 to wound. And re-rolled the ones. And that's 3 wounding on 5s. 2 wounds. 2 5-up invols. No! It will actually go, and I think that does blow up. Yeah, on a 4-up, they suffer a mortal wound, putting that one down to 1. And we'll take that one away as our first casualty from the game. So these guys can charge. They need to charge over the barrier. They're 8 inches away. Well, they're 7 and a bit inches away. So 7-inch charge, but it's a 9 with, and that's an 8. Do I allow CP rerolls this game? No. Nope. Tzeentch is here to play. So these guys might be in a bit of trouble. And at the end of turn 1, it's 1 point to the Death Guard, 3 points here. So we will go on to turn 2 for the Thousand Suns. So in the command phase, well, we've just shuffled round to in the movement to focus here, and they've stayed still. Do we gain a CP? No. Never mind. We've still got our 6 Cabal points. So what we'll do first is these Marines will try and cast for the CP. So that goes off, so we are on to 2 CP, because we need that buff. These guys will put Presage onto themselves again, which doesn't go off. So he's got 2 spells. He will put Glamour on them to give them a 4-up invul. That's a 7. Did it need a 7? Oh, Weaver of Fates, sorry, Weaver of Fates. It's a 7, yeah, that's an 8. So they've got a 4-up invul again. And he will try and cast the teleport onto these guys, which goes off on an 8. That does not go off. So we do not teleport these guys, so everybody stays where they are. That's the end of the psychic phase. On to the shooting phase. So these guys will put everything into the Myphitic Blight Hauler. So first of all, with the bolters, no +1 to hit wound this time. Hitting on, well, they didn't get presage, they're hitting on 3s, re-rolling 1s. No presage. That's worrying. Then wounding on 5s. Just the 2 on the 5-up invul. Nope, so it takes 2 wounds, putting it down to 7. And then the Soul Reaper, reroll those. 2 hits, wounding on not that. So the Terminator's shaken by the explosion. Don't only get 2 wounds off onto. I've just checked. My Myphitic Blight Hauler is 9 wounds. Yes. So these guys will put their shots into the oh, they're not in rapid fire range, and they did move. Anyway, do they? All this dust. Oh, they don't suffer for heavy weapons, so they'll still only get 3 shots with the bolters. Reroll the 1s. Wounding on 5s. Saving on 5s. Nope, so we take down 1 bolter. And then the Soul Reaper cannon. And reroll the 1s. So that's 3 hits, wounding on 3s because it's strength 6. 1 AP -3, 6 up save. Nope. So the other bolter is onto a single wound. And again, that is the end of the shooting phase and the end of the turn. We're not going to try and charge into them. We're going to let them come to us and save a command point for Overwatch and see if we can take them down as we go on to turn 2 for the Death Guard. End of the movement phase. We've shuffled forward here to make a charge move in, and the Chaos Lord there is there to charge as well. He might have to make a charge over the barrier, I don't know yet. And we'll go on to the shooting phase. So we'll pay a CP for virulent rounds. So the bolters in there have the reroll 1s to wound. And, I need to double check. So we will start over here then. So there's 2 bolt guns now. And the will throw a plate grenade. Oh, throw a crack grenade from the this guy here. Double check he's in 6 inches. Oh yes. So throw the crack grenade, hitting on a 3. Strength 6, wounding on a 3. Yep, it has to roll in here. There we go. Yay! Saving on 4. And it saves. The bolt guns all hit. Wound on 4s. 3 2-up saves. Oh! We finally take down a single Scarab with Colts. And the Blight Launcher hits. Rerolls 1s. Does not wound. That is not good. The Plasma Pistol overcharged. Hits. Wounds. 5 up. Nope. So that's 2 damage onto the next one. And then the last thing to shoot, the Myphitic Blight Hauler, again into the Terminators. We are within 12 now. So the Crack Missile hits. Wounds. Does not save for D6. For 5, so we kill off another one. The that's the spurt is D3. It's only 1 damage, so I'll still save on a 2. So we'll start with the multi-melter. 2 hits. Oh, was it strength? 2 wounds, 2 5-up invols, 1 goes through for 6 damage. We take off another one, and then the Bile Spurt, 1 hit, a 1 shot, which misses on a 1. So we've done some good damage there. So we will charge in first with the these. Oh, yeah, they're in. Do we pay a command point for Overwatch? No, there's 2 command. No, we might be. If we don't die, we might interrupt. So we'll keep it for that. And with they getting the massive 11, they can charge over here. So the Warlord only needs a 5, which he gets, and a bit extra, so he can go around. So we will fight first with the Warlord. So he gets +2 attacks because he's their champion. So he gets 5 attacks normally, 7 attacks, hitting on 2s. course, lots of ones. Strength +1, so strength 5, strength 6, so he's wounding on 3s, and AP -3. Alright, it's only 1 damage, so it becomes AP -2, so it's a 5 up anyway. We go, so we take 1 wound on that one, and I guess we will have to pay our 2 command points to interrupt, because he is our champion for he's the other guy's Thousand Suns champion. So we have the 1 Kopesh from the normal Scarab Assault, 3 attacks, and then 3 + 2 attacks from the Aspiring Sorcerer. We'll go in with this guy first. Hitting on rerolling 1s, we're in range, nope. Wounding on strength 5, wounding on 4s. 2 wounds, AP -3, 6 up saves. So that's 1, will kill that one. And then we'll go on to that fella there. And 5 attacks from the 4th save. And he's strength 5. We get strength 8. So he's hitting on 3s. Wounding on 2s. Saving on 4s. So 2 go through. So D3 regardless will kill the first one. And the second one takes a wound. So that fight is down to 2 there. Which means that one is now contested unless we can kill them. So, let's see, the Power Fist. So there is 3 attacks with the Power Fist and 4 with the Flail because he doubles the number of attacks. And he will hit on 4s. They all hit. Wound on 2s. They all wound. 5 up invuls. We don't make any of them. So that's 2 damage there. And then 4 taking us down to here. Ooh. So it's currently, at the end of turn 2, they score 3 points for the Death Watch. So they had 1 point before, so it's 4. And then 1 point for the Thousand Suns, and they had 3. So it's 4 points to 4 at the end of turn 2. We'll go on to turn 3. So the start of turn 3, the Zangor have moved forward. They've got a 7-inch charge in first. If there's anything left, we might maybe do a teleport or try it. We've come through here, and I think there's maybe 3 in range of that. So that is now back to the Season's control, but they can try and clear off this. And we will go on to, first of all, rolling, see if we get a command point. Yay, we do this time. So we're back up to 2. So we'll start over here. We will go for a smite. That goes off for 3 mortal wounds, which does actually clear off those, which is nice. He will put Weaver of Fates onto those guys. It's 5, 6. Weaver is 7. Cabal points. 5 Cabal points to pay with. Alright, yeah, so there's 5 Cabal points to add 1 to the psychic test. That becomes a 6, which becomes a 7. They have a 4-up invul. Trixie, and we'll try and teleport these guys again. Goes off on an 8. That's a 7. No teleportation happening apart from turn 1. So we'll go on to the shooting phase. So we will put everything here into there. We'll pay a command point to give the extra shot. So there are 3 bolters with an extra shot. The Soul Ripper cannon and a single shot for the bolt pistol, and we will put them all into the Lord. Bolt guns. Rerolling 1s were in range. They all hit. Wounding on 5s. Just the 2. And his 4-up invul. Passes both of those. Soul Reaper cannon. 3 hits. Wound on 3s. And save up on the 4-up invul. Oh, he's feeling tanky right now. Well, that's the end of the shooting phase. Do we want to charge him? Well, these guys will try and charge in. They needed a 7. That's exactly... Oh, it's not. I can't read a tape measure. It's actually 9 inches. So that's not in. Do we charge with these guys? Can we realistically do anything? Can he kill us all? It's possible, isn't it? Nope, we will hold out because maybe we might get lucky in the shooting and do all the survivings. So we'll go on to a very quick turn for the 1,000 Suns. We're going to Death Guard that only have 2 models. The Warlord moves in for the kill with his extra bonuses. So we will start off with the shooting phase. We'll put the plasma pistol in overcharged. Hits. Wounds 4-up invul. No. So we will kill a rubric. And we'll put everything in from here. We are in for all of the attacks. So we'll put the multi-melter. 1 hit. A wound. 4-up invul. No. D6 plus 2, so it's 3. So we take down another one. The rocket hits. Doesn't wound. And the bile spurt gets 3 shots. Which 2 hits, 2 wounds, saving on a 3-up, and that does a wound to one of them. And we'll go straight onto the charge phase. The Warlord will charge in, and he gets 7 attacks. Yeah, 5 plus the 2. Strength 5, strength 6. So hitting on 2s. Wounding on 3s. Ooh. AP minus, well, it's 4-up invul either way. Oh, that passes. Ooh, wasn't expecting that. So they can consolidate in. They keep hold of that objective. And the rubrics have 4 attacks, and then 3 attacks for the Aspiring Sorcerer. Hitting on 3s, strength 4, he's toughness 6, 1 wound. Saving on a 3-up. Yeah. And the Aspiring Sorcerer is for stave. Reroll the 1. Nope. 1 hit. 4-up invul, which he makes. So that one is a stalemate. But we are objective secured as the troops, so we do take that one off him. So another 3 points for the 1,000 Suns and 1 point for the Death Guard, putting it on to 7 to 5 as we go into turn 4 for the 1,000 Suns. So all things changing here. Zangors will move forward, abandoning this objective. Warlords move forward. I'm not sure what we're going to do yet. But first, do we get a command point? Yes. Putting us on to 3. First things first. These guys will smite. That goes off. A 9. For 2 damage. And he has... plus 2 wounds. So 5 wounds. 6, 7. So putting him on to... So yeah, you put him on to the 5 wounds there. He will... give them a 4-up invul again. That is a perils. Yes. Okay, so for 1 CP, I can play Masters of the Materium. When the 1,000 Sun Cycle would suffer perils, that unit does not suffer the perils for 1 CP. And then, so they are got a 4-up invul, and he will try and teleport them. That happens, so these guys will teleport out of combat. And then for 1 more CP, Great Sorcerer. So you can attempt to advance, and you can attempt 1 more power, and he will go for a smite, so that needs a 6. That's a 10. That's a super smite. For 3 wounds. Putting him down to 2. And these guys will teleport off and will come right back. So these guys zipped over to this side, ready to shoot there. But first, we will put the bolt pistol into the Lord. In hits, we'll need a 5. No. These guys, now they're not in combat, will shoot here. We'll pay 1 CP for belching fumes to reduce the number of attacks coming in by 1. Double check that. So there is... to a minimum of 1. So there's a bolt pistol and 1, and then 4 shots from the Soul Reaper cannon. These guys hit on 3s. And wound on a 5. These all hit on 3s. Wound on a 5. Strength 6. Is it strength 6 or is it toughness 6 or 7? 7. So that one hits. Save on a 5-up invul. No! That goes down to 6 wounds. And that's the end of the shooting phase. So the Zangor will charge in. They get 3. The Zangor are not core, so they don't get rerolls. The Marines over there will try and go in. They need a 9. They get an 8. And he will try and go in. So that's a 3-inch over the barrier. He does not make it. So the Zangors are on their own. So they will consolidate in. So come around here. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And the one with the bronze sword, he's the twist bray. So he gets 3 attacks with his extra blades. And then 6. They get 2 attacks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. These guys hit on 4s. Will wound on 5s. No rerolls. Now we need 5s. So just the 2, AP -1, so saving on 4-ups. Ooh, he's down to 1 single wound left. And he gets his 7 attacks, hitting on 2s. Moving on... be 3s. Oh, the toughness 4, yeah, it's be 3s. 2, 4, 6. 5 up invols. So 4 of them go. And these guys will need a leadership. The leadership 7. Oh, they're good. They automatically pass. And that is the end of Thousand Suns. Turn 3. I'm going for the death card. Turn 3. Is it turn 4 now? Is it turn 4? Oh, it's turn 4. Yeah. Oh, I've lost track. Yes, end of Thousand Suns, turn 4. Onto the death card. So end of the movement phase. We've stayed in combat here. We need to clear these because they're obsec. And the Blight Hauler has hopefully will come and take these out. So first things first, always pistols into combat. Hits, not overcharged. Wounds. Doesn't save. We kill one. That is a good start. Over here, everything into the rubrics. So we have the Bile Spurt first. 2 shots. 2 hits. 1 wound. Saving on a 3-up. Because of all his dust. Rocket. Wounds. 4-up invul. No, we take down our icon. And then the multi-melter. 1 hit. 1 wound. And we have an invul save. Oh. Oh, that's interesting. That is very interesting. Alright, so we'll go on to the fight phase. What's the charge? Do we charge here and come off the objective? No, we need to keep the points running. So the Zangor will fight first. So there's 3 for the twist bray. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 3, 4. Hitting on 4s. No rerolls. Wounding on 5s. So 3 4-up saves to keep him alive. No. He slay the warlord. Oh. And at the end of turn 4, it's 1 point for the death guard, putting them on to 6. And 2 points, Thousand Suns, putting them on to 9. As we will we will play this one out. We'll see if this can stand the last round, and we'll go on to turn 5 for the Thousand Suns. So end of the movement phase for the Thousand Suns. We've stayed there, we've stayed here, and we've moved up over here. So the first thing we will do is cast the teleport on himself, which goes off, which means he will teleport over there. Oh no, we'll go over that way. So he's 9 inches away over there. Then he will cast... Oh, we didn't roll off. Do we get a command point? Yes. Oh, we're on to 4. He will cast Smite, which goes off on a 5 for 3, putting him down to 3. And then we'll pay a CP so you can cast an additional power, which will be Prescience on those guys, which goes off, so they got +1 to hit. And they will Smite, which goes off on an 8 for 1, putting him onto 2 wounds. So into the shooting phase, we will bolt pistol him from the from the Exalted Sorcerer. Doesn't wound. We will pay again to reduce the shots, but that's only on the Soul Reaper cannon. So there's 4 from that, and 1 from the bolt pistol, which hits, which wounds, which saves. The Soul Reaper cannon hits on 2s, wounds on 5s, and we'll save. Not on that. It's down to 1 singular wound left, as we will charge in first from the Exalted Sorcerer. He goes in. We'll fire Overwatch on the Exalted Sorcerer. 2 shots from the Spurt. No, multi-melter. 1 hit. 1 wound. He's got 4 up invul. For 5 damage. He's got 5 wounds. Oh, they take the Warlord down. Oh, and the rubrics will charge in. Yep. They're in. So the ordinary rubric marine, 1 hit. Oh, wounds on a 6. Save on a 3. Oh. He does it. So he will do that. I don't know what the rules about consolidation are when there are not any models. So at the end of turn 5, we score 2 points here, putting us on to 11 to 6. The Thousand Suns are left with 2 Rubric Marines and 5 Zangor, and the Death Guard have been taken off the table. I thought in turn 2, when it flipped, when they got the 3 points, it was on a draw. I thought we were on for something here. Both sides tanking quite a lot there, actually. I'm impressed. So Tzeentch favours his troops, but he makes them pay a heavy price for their victory today. And Nurgle will sulk and it'll twist in his stomach, and he will probably want revenge against Thousand Suns, which probably means I need to buy and build more Thousand Suns models, because I think I've got about 1,200 points worth, maybe 15 if I steal a couple of models from elsewhere. But thank you for watching. Please do like and subscribe, leave a comment. I probably missed things for the Death Guard. I think there was a couple of stratagems I probably could have played earlier. Thousand Suns did well. They can farm command points, and they need it. But yes, please do leave a comment if you'd like to see a bigger game of Thousand Suns versus Death Guard, the rematch. Please leave me a comment, and I'll find some time to do that. Other than that, there is we're on semi-lockdown again, so we're I'm doing some more Solohammer, keep the channel chugging along. But plus I get to play fun games like this, so I can't really complain. So we will see you in the next video.